Good morning. Good morning. This is the first full day of the retreat. Let us continue to make best use of this precious opportunity. I mentioned last night about stopping and seeing, Stopping is maybe not the best word. Very simple, stop and see. 4 letters, 3 letters, 1 syllable each. But the stop can sound like a willful act of maybe telling yourself, stop. Perhaps it's better expressed as letting everything come to a stop, or letting everything come to rest, letting all the activities of the mind, again, which include seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and what we call narrowly the mind itself, bringing all of that, letting all of it come to its own end naturally. To let go of the self-created, manipulated world. We think of it as the world, but it's actually just our own mental construction. And this is, of course, what causes dukkha. It is the craving that arises from the inevitable, it can't be avoided, the inevitable gap between what is and what I want it to be. You can't get around, you can't escape. This is the nature of the self. You must see into this, or you will not be able to begin genuine practice. Self-conscious, aware of itself, inevitably, it cannot help but, in a sense, I would even say it is that division, that split between what we can say what is and what, oh, but I want it to be this way. So inevitably, I want to escape from the things that I don't like, the unpleasant, and I want to dwell in, I want to stay, I want to keep what is pleasant. Can you do that? Hey, we're not children anymore, are we? 10-year-olds know better, huh? I think we do too. What is the source of that split? As much as we dream and we want to try to be one with this, that, and the other, of course, the split's already there. It's like Humpty Dumpty, you know Humpty Dumpty? Trying to put the pieces back together again. It doesn't work. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty Dumpty back together again. Well, the point is, you don't need to put it back together. But you have to see this through with your whole mind and body. That very distinction, that very split, we can say that the self creates, but it's really what the self is. Until that comes to its own end, we will be like a cat chasing its tail. The faster we run, the faster the tail goes, damn it. But when you finally stop, and I mean that in the fundamental sense, we realize it was attached to our butt the whole time. Why were we chasing after it? But as long as the mind is moving, the tail is moving too. And so we go after it, and we go after it, until that comes to its own end. In a sense, you're just continuing the delusion. You are continuing the suffering that really has no basis. But as long as that cat runs, you know what happens. Huh? And then you say, this practice is so difficult. No, it's not. It's your mind running, racing around. That's the difficulty. This is difficult? It's not even one. It's before there's one or two or none. How can this be difficult? You must see into the nature of your own mind what you are doing. What is the source of this conflict, of this split? Until you see that, well, you will be a cat chasing its tail and then saying, I'm so tired. And yet you already see it. I say to stop and to see. Do you see it now? Do you? Do you? You do and you don't. Well, it's kind of clear, and yeah, maybe I understand. Last night I had a good idea, but you'll never come to rest that way. That's just another result of the split. It's a symptom of the very dis-ease. Until the very need, the very urge, the very craving to have it some way, my way, anyway, until that comes to its own end, this dis-ease will continue. And yet, you already, to some extent, see this, don't you? But it's not fully realized, is it? And so you see it, but then you have some doubts, but then you sit for a while and really, really restful. And now I know what he's talking about. Where did that go? Oh, shit. I want it back again. Round and round and round you go. Yes, you see it. There's nothing else to see. No matter how far you go wandering in your thoughts, dreams, and delusions, you don't separate from this, really. You only come back here, you know. So maybe it's best not to leave in the first place. Save some time and energy. But to once really come home to this. What is this that you're always running away from? It's because you don't fully realize it that you run away from it. You seek it somewhere else. And that becomes the cause of the continuing dis-ease. You must see what your own mind is doing. Nobody can do that for you. It's obvious, isn't it? I can speak till the cows come home, as we say. But if you don't realize it for yourself, it's useless. Again, you already see it, but in Chinese metaphor, they say, it's like a horse racing past the window. You saw something, but it wasn't very clear, was it, huh? And so instead of going at 100 miles an hour trying to stop, you learn perhaps meditation, and you're able to slow down that mind train. Instead of 100 miles an hour where that horse was just, now maybe 2 miles an hour, really slow. You can see the color, the texture, you can see it really, really clear. But again, the point is once to come to a full and complete stop. You're not seeing something else. If we call it a horse in the window, it's the same horse, but now you can go up and you can pet it, you can ride it, you can feed it. You can't do that while your mind is racing. So yes, we can say you see things as they really are, but it doesn't satisfy, does it? You do, but you don't. So once let this very mind come to a full and complete stop. And then what? Magic up in the clouds, esoteric? No, then you see what's here. And then you don't go running again. 4 fingers and a thumb. I have 5 fingers. Do I need more? 6. Maybe I should have a 6th finger here. No, it's quite enough. It's quite enough. But until the mind really comes to rest, it is enough, but then again, maybe I need to trim my nails and his hands look nicer than mine. It's endless. It's endless. Once to let that mind, again, which is all of our experience, come to rest, then you can't help but see, really see what is there. And then you don't go chasing something else again. This is the point of Buddhist and Zen Buddhist practice, at least the beginning. Then the real practice begins. The real fun begins then.